Okay, we're going?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, let's do it.
Cool.
Okay, welcome to session 50 of Jeff and Don
Woo!
Make a Game.
It's a party.
We have made it to 50.
Dude, it's really fucking cool.
It's great.
I'm
yeah.
impressed.
I'm impressed by us. You know, it's kind of funny. It's actually like basically it's been 50 Twitch streams since the pandemic started. What's the opposite of a silver lining? This is like the crappy lining. This is the lead core.
Yeah.
I don't know what the metaphor is, but that's just the one thing that I was reminded of today as I was looking at like COVID stats.
Well,
is that we started this at the dawn of the pandemic, right?
Right, it's November. We're about to wrap back around into March. I've heard we're no longer sheltering in place, but if we're not, I don't know what we are doing.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think I might have initiated the next toilet paper panic. I went to Target today and
Okay.
I bought a pack of toilet paper because I was like, we've got like one pack. We've gone through like half of our remaining pack left, and normally that's like no cause for concern. But I'm like, maybe there's gonna be shelter in place. Am I part of the problem? Whatever.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I only got one. I only got one thing.
See, that's great. Oh, one is all you need.
Yeah.
Whoops. Great. And I don't know, man. Like, that's real, but I was getting ready to panic buy some food for like the coming fascist apocalypse, and I'm kind of somehow it's more boring than I predicted.
Oh, you mean right now? This sort of like
Well, I was
refusing to concede kind of thing.
I was a little worried that like there actually were enough Proud Boys to like go out and cause some ruckus in the streets.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's like 10 of them, and no one cares.
Yeah. They continue to find ways of like being really dangerous. I think the real damage is in all like the boring policy stuff that we haven't like really spent too much time freaking out about. Like, is it the case that we're just too preoccupied with the behavioral stuff and not preoccupied enough with like the immigration policy stuff, the courts, all of those things, right?
Yeah, well, and you know, we'll just
tax cuts, right?
Just you see the thing where the tax cuts of whatever the 2017 tax cuts are have a poison pill where taxes start going up next year. It's like it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But that's like that was Trump's tax cut plan is like we lower taxes in 2017, then in 2021 we raise them bit by bit until 2027.
Wow.
And then they're higher than before.
Oh, okay. So it's basically just like I want to feel good for like this year. That was the plan.
Yep. It's just dumb. The whole thing is dumb.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah, take me back to Obama era drone strikes, please.
Yes. Or like George W. Bush gaffes, and I'm not nostalgic for that era specifically. It was bad in its own way.
It was bad. The fact that he's the good guy now is truly heartbreaking to me.
Plus, it was my late 20s, which personally was an enjoyable but weird time as well. So, okay, so for session 50, I think we wanted to do something fun for this one. So we're gonna Hades race, but we should also write some code as well.
Let's write a little code. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I put the game on the screen. I'm looking at it now.
Nice. So we're running in Windows. This is like a first for us, right?
You're telling me our game is cross-platform too?
It's in the browser, man. It can run everywhere. In fact, I'm running in like two different operating systems because if you'll notice, I'm actually running VS Code in WSL, which I don't know quite how to compute what this is implying to me here.
What?
Is VS Code running in the Linux kernel right now? Am I running the Linux version? I don't think I am, but like, there's a lot of confusing things about this. This looks like the Windows version of VS Code, but
is your terminal environment? Are you in like a Docker container?
I'm in WSL, so it is the Windows subsystem for Linux. It is more or less like an extremely optimized Docker for Windows, although not Docker per se, because it's not running the Docker host or anything like that. But I do have a Linux kernel running on my computer right now. In fact, I started VS Code from this sucker here, which is a full-on Linux shell.
Cool. So the Windows solution to our shell environment is terrible. No one likes to work with it. Tools don't work with it. We'll just run Linux for you on the side. Forget about it.
Yeah, and so I think it's a little bit faster than your typical virtualization scheme because they're actually translating system calls
right,
through a layer that...
They have the benefit of like OS
yeah.
privilege for the virtualization environment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I think Darwin has something similar with like this thing called, I think, Xhive or something like that. They borrowed BSDs. Like there's some form of lightweight virtualization that they can do that's somehow a little bit of an improvement on classic virtualization techniques.
Interesting.
Which is basically like when the virtual kernel traps, it's actually the host kernel that's like, aha, I'm the one that's actually in control. And it gets to mediate everything. So the virtual memory, all that stuff. Yeah. But that's way slower, right? Because like every syscall you make has that extra overhead. At any rate.
This is clever. I mean, DevTools just worked, right?
It does. There are some weird things. Again, this sort of like, how is my GUI tool interacting with the Linux file system is always like a weird thing. I use a graphical GUI client called Fork, which let me pop it up right now. I actually quite enjoy it. I used to use one called SourceTree, which got bought by Atlassian. No shade on Atlassian or anything like that, but
a little shade. I mean, they're fine.
They're fine.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. How do I open a new repository? Let's see. No. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just maybe it's open repository control O. Perfect. All right. So I don't actually know how to find my, like, where is my Linux file system in all of this?
That's a really good question, huh? Is it in .vs Code?
It is not. It's
just config, right?
Workspace. There's some way of getting into the Linux file system from here. Maybe it's in here, but again, like I think this is part of the problem is that like it's strange bedfellows like having a Linux running here, but then I want to maybe access the file system using a tool like this, and even when I do that, what happens is that like it has like weird root privileges, and I noticed that like when I went into the shell and I looked at I did LSL, I noticed that like everything had gotten like change choned to like root.
Interesting.
And I was like, okay, so that's your solution for a GUI program looking into the Linux file system is to just like change ownership to root for everything. And I was like, wow, that's like the most brute force thing you could have possibly done.
Weird. If you go to VS Code and open up the sidebar and tell it to open a file in the Explorer, what do you get?
That is an excellent question. Let's take a look. Reveal in Explorer. Yeah, there we go. So it is under. It's actually mounted as a network drive. That's clever.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. It's under network.
Cool.
WSL $ is probably the mount point, and then, or this is like the root system. Maybe you can have multiple Linuxes running at the same time. Ubuntu, and then it goes from there. And then at this point, when you have a home directory, you're just fully in Linux land, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I just want forward slashes. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with these backslashes.
But it runs. Okay. And it runs fast.
It runs fast. This is a fast computer. I'm just gonna drive around. There's it almost doesn't blink with these guys in there. I mean, I'm losing like 2 or 3 frames. But I think this is maybe how fast it was on your computer as well.
No, mine dips down to like 52 or even 48 when you put that second set of turrets in there. This is very impressive. Yeah, this is like Apple Silicon impressive.
Did you order one yet? Or are you still waiting?
I would like to see what the difference is between the two models, because I'll get the Pro if it actually
You're thinking
is
about
like
getting the Pro?
if it's like
I mean,
significantly better at web dev, or like if sustained performance is a thing. Yeah,
but the air is so nice,
I
right?
know.
Are these turrets supposed to be shooting each other? Is that a...
They're not supposed. I mean, I thought we fixed that.
Am I? Well, it looks like this one in the back did stop. It's just like, I think it's slightly wonky, our algorithm for deciding when they shoot and when they turn, right? It's like slightly different.
Yep.
But the nice thing about this, what's going on right now, is that I started the long migration from using... How do I even want to say this? We basically have this new idea of a component table, which we talked about a bit last time, right? And I started that long migration by moving the transform component over. The transform component is probably the one that we touched the most, so I figured that I'd just like rip the Band-Aid off.
Hell yeah. So when we checkpoint the transform component now, it's going into the component table, and it's not checkpointing the entire entity?
Correct. So this is actually an interesting WSL thing.
Woof.
It's like not able to open the file right now. So like, let me just actually try to navigate there. Because it clearly knows where the... like it can find it, but then when I actually try to open it, oh, see what the hell just happened there. So there are some...
I have questions,
there are some rough edges, because I literally typed the same exact thing, right? There are some weird things going on here.
We should stop using Zoom. This is a crystal clear stream at high res. The video and the game are both running at like 60 for me. This is so much better.
We'd both be paying Discord $10 a month, which is a pretty spicy meatball, but maybe that's okay. Maybe we can spare it for the stream. For the stream.
It doesn't break my heart. Yeah. That seems pretty worth it.
I don't know, man. $120 a year. That's like 25% of the way to a PS5. You know what I'm saying?
As I say, or like almost one PS5 game.
The developers, and I'm talking about the humans, and all the marketing people, and all the ops people, and all the office support people, all deserve that money.
But will they get it? Of course not.
The shareholders do not. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, prices will go up 16%, but so will profits, and that'll be it.
Yeah. I don't think it pays to work as a tech worker in the game industry. It's like really fun, but I don't know.
Not the way it does for like the website of things, which I don't understand, because this is the much easier job.
It is. I think classically it's just high demand for the jobs, or so classically like high supply in the labor market, right? And high supply drives down prices, or salary in this case. Yeah. What if we just didn't make money at all and we just did what we liked? Who would sweep the streets, Dom? That was always the classic, I think, Bolshevik question, right? Everyone has the same thing.
I mean, like...
We take turns.
I clean up my room, yeah, like... Who sweeps your house? You do.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yes. Okay, so the component table is basically our old sorted map. We already did one evolution in the past, which was to kind of get rid of the entity entirely and just move over to a bunch of tables in the entity manager. The fancy sort of game way of talking about this is that we went from an array of structures. So our structures in this case would be entity objects, right? They're complex data structures with a bunch of properties on it, and we'd have an array of those because we'd have multiple entities. We went from an array of structures to a structure of arrays, which is basically what our entity manager is. The number of things, when you multiply it all out, is still exactly the same, right? It's just that the way that it's organized is a little bit different. And now we basically just have a bunch of like maps and sets containing stuff, everything keyed by an entity ID. And the next evolution over this is to use what we are calling a component table. And so how is a component table different than a sorted map? Because it's interesting because it seems to compose the sorted map inside of it. The basic idea is that previously we took care of a lot of our like network and multiplayer state management at the entity manager level, and the sort of maps were none the wiser. Right now, I think the move is to sort of push that down into the component maps. The component tables themselves. And that actually has a lot of nice side effects. I think the really big one that we were trying to get around was to avoid calling this terrible function here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the checkpointing is basically what we would do in any sort of game logic, and we'd basically say, hey, I'm about to change this entity. Can you take a snapshot of this entity? Because the changes I'm making on it are in prediction. I don't know if the server is actually going to acknowledge these changes, and so we need to be able to go back to like a last known good state of that entity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this would basically take a snapshot of everything in the entity, right? Like we would basically go through every single one of these tables, and in fact, we can actually just take a look at this. It takes the snapshot right here, right? And we're going through all of our tables here and cloning every single piece of component state, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be nice if we only cloned the thing that changed? Right?
Yep.
And so maybe if we did that, maybe it kind of implies that maybe each one of these tables should be maybe doing the remembering and the restoring and the rolling back. You know, and that's what the component table does. Right?
That's great. So do we have to, when we want to roll back a checkpoint, do we have to have a unified rollback function, or do we call it on, like where is the sync server state? How does it roll back?
So I think structurally, sync server state is still going to look pretty much similar.
Okay.
Right? It's going to have this undo. We
prediction.
can also rename this to rollback or something like that. Undo prediction.
No, that's great.
When we go into that right now, what we are currently doing, ignore line 128. This is the new.
That's what I was looking for there. So this is where we'll have to list out every instance of our component table. Cool.
Exactly. Yes. We can't get around some of that heavy typing. You know, like we don't have a macro system to really help us out doing that, so we just have to type it out. What we're doing currently, before we move over to the component table for everything, is we were basically saying, okay, of the entities that we took snapshots of, I just want you to like bring them back into play and restore them back into the state that they were snapshotted at. And anything we added in that time, I also want you to just remove them. Right? Mm-hmm. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just like take this logic and just take a horizontal slice of that and move it down into the component table. And so the component table interface has something similar. I didn't use the exact same name scheme, so shame on me, but I called it rolling back to undo the prediction and commit. I just felt weird talking about prediction in this class because it's like there's nothing else that talks about prediction in this class, so I just figured I'd make it a little bit more generic sounding.
I think it's great, and it's really clear what's happening. I think these names make sense for what's going on here.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, but the structure is really similar, right? It's almost as if the component table is like a microcosm of what's going on over here globally, right? So the sync server state, why did I close that? Is gonna, I'm hoping it'll just look exactly the same. We're just gonna undo prediction. Under the hood, what it's gonna do is like, gradually we're gonna get rid of all of this, except maybe this next entity ID stuff. And this is just gonna explode into like a bunch of individual component tables.
Yep.
Right? That we're gonna be rolling back. Similarly, when we commit prediction, this is in the sync server state, we're just going to commit a bunch of component tables, right? We'll just commit them all here. And this is like probably the one site where we're adding a bunch of code where there wasn't a bunch before, right? But I think that's okay.
It's great because the actual take snapshot method in here is so long for all the conditionals it has to do.
Yeah,
I think
it's true.
Adding all this twice actually is going to be shorter and clearer.
Yeah. And I will note. Should we just like look at Manchester United stuff right now?
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. It's the Four Seasons Total Landscaping version of our game. We're just here for Manchester United.
Exactly. I'm into that business. I'm a fan. use ComponentTable for transforms. This is the diff. It's a little bit unwieldy, but I think it actually shows the dividends that we're paying here. The really important thing that we were trying to do, I think going back to what I was saying before, is we wanted to get rid of those checkpoint functions. Really annoying, right? So we did. We just killed it.
I'm thrilled. Well, and specifically,
right.
Oh, okay. So we're going the update route with ComponentTable. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah,
we can change it. I mean, I think there was a question of like whether or not there's two different get functions, one that gets the transform as an immutable object, or one that gets the transforms as a mutable object. A mutable starting with the letter M object. It's not mutable versus mutable, two different versions. We'd either have like get mutable. I think that was one of the ideas, or the other is that we have like an explicit like function call that we say like, hey, here's the update that we're passing in.
I think that's really update looks great, and it's so clear where our state changes, and the fact that we can't write a system that fails to manage state correctly is perfect.
Yes. So I'd say up front, I tend to agree with you that the update function makes it really clear where the change is happening and what values the changes are. Whereas if we return a mutable object, a changeable object, that becomes a little bit harder to spot by the eye, right? You can change it multiple times.
Yep.
And those will all have effect. So it kind of like has this almost like spooky action at a distance sort of thing, where there's an object that's stored in a table somewhere that's getting updated. Whereas actually on line 22 here, we can see that this is the only thing that's changing the transform that is visible to the rest of the game state, right?
Yeah. I love it. Cool.
We'll see how that model goes. If it becomes inconvenient, we can always have a bunch of different variations. It's fine. We can actually see in this example here a little bit of the cost of this model, though, because before we got the transform, and before this was mutable, right? We could change this. And so what we did with radial translate is we just actually passed in the object we wanted to change as the first argument. This is the GL matrix style, right? And it was done. It was changed. And then if you use this value later on, like we did here, you can just reference it, right? And so the cost of this type of interaction, especially with the update function, is that we have to create this intermediate variable called new position here, or whatever you want to call it, right? And then store it, and then that's what you need to refer to in the code below. So you could get in this situation where you mistakenly use the immutable thing that precedes the change.
Yep.
In other logic. So that's the thing that it's all trade-offs here. So this is like, I think, the big risk that we run by using this model.
Yeah. Now, if I update and then dig into transform.position on the original object is actually like the in-memory object is what is the current state, and we've taken a snapshot and like that's living in the content or the component table. So you actually raise a really interesting point that may be a foot gun that we need to be careful about. I think you're actually right. So I think you've actually identified a problem with this. And it's a problem with whatever we do, I think, which is that when we do update here, we're actually modifying this object because it's not truly immutable. This is an immutable view, but it is the actual underlying piece of memory, right? And this thing will transform that. The only way that we guarantee that this is totally detached is if we copy it, right? If we did a clone right here. Yeah, but I'm actually okay with that because I think this will let us write code that is more natural. Like if I run update, I expect the transform object further down in this function to be the updated version. I'm not sad about that.
Yeah. The other thing that we could consider doing, it may be a little bit weird, is that this update is maybe a little bit like a Redux action, where maybe it doesn't actually apply until some point at the end of the system or something like that, right? Well, like this is like in queue an update, but then only apply it at the very end, right? And I'd say maybe we can hold off on that change. That seems a little bit abstruse. I like the cleanliness of that. It's the same thing that we do with deletes, right? We say like in queue a delete, but don't actually do it right now because you're gonna fuck some shit up if you do. So like that may be a way to prevent the fact that we have like we've called this and we think we've made an internal change to here, but we've also changed a variable that's in scope, right? That could be a little bit strange, but I don't know. The same problem in C++, right? C++ has const correctness, and we could have done the same thing in C++.
I think this is going to work out well for us, to be honest. It feels like a really nice pattern.
Yeah,
and the foot gun is going to be much less foot gunny.
You're right, because I think probably in cases where you were referring to transformed opposition, you probably want the latest version. I think that's exactly what you were saying before, right?
Yeah, you really do, versus having the mutable copy and referring to the old one accidentally.
Sure. Right. And so what goes on here in update is it actually, this is why we added the component table to begin with. I think this can only have 3 tabs open. Is that what's going on here? Oh, you know what? This VS Code is configured to replace my current thing rather than open a new thing. Is that like a setting that I could change?
You got to get setting sync going on.
Yeah, you're right. How did open tab? Is it fast open? What is this? What is this menu here called?
It's like the command palette.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to find that setting right now. Clearly, I have to open a new tab and then go to the thing.
That's something.
Well, that's weird. So if I start from a blank buffer,
now it's happy.
I think this is just bugging out on me, right?
Windows software, baby.
This might be a WSL. I don't know what's going on. This is very strange. I've never seen a text editor behave this way. Oh, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna power on through. The component table, when we do the update, takes the snapshot. Nice. So that's why we don't have the checkpoint. That's why we can get rid of this here, is because this will do it for us, which is amazing, because there are all kinds of places in the diff where you'll see I'm just chucking a checkpoint in the tank mover system.
Oh, it's so great.
In the turret system. The other funny thing in the turret system again. Oh, you know what? I had to move it. The turret system, we couldn't get rid of it entirely because the turret component gets updated, and that's not a component table yet. Right? So this was actually an interesting case where we were both doing snapshotting in the new component table and doing a checkpoint in the old style, right? And those two paradigms are going to have to coexist for a little while. And what was fun was that I think there were some cases where I realized we weren't checkpointing. So, for example, the transform init system, I'm actually not convinced of the value of the system. The only time we ever use previous position is the wall collider, so maybe the wall collider should do this. But at any rate, here we weren't checkpointing, which is fun. I believe playfield clamp is the other one.
Wow. Wait, can you go back to the transform init?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we do it on movables. Great. Okay. Yeah. Originally, we were doing this for every entity, every frame, for no good reason.
Correct. And the movables, I believe, are just players at this point, right? So there's a lot of red flags about the system. I think this is really more of just about remembering things that can collide into walls.
Well, and it's specifically so that we can get the direction.
Yeah.
We want to be able to bounce back where we came from, which I feel like we could also capture in a different way.
Yeah, I think I agree. And you know what? This should probably just be the players, because I think only players are in danger of bumping into walls.
Yeah, I agree with that. If bullets are movables, this would be a lot of wasted work, but I'm not sure they are.
They're not.
Yeah.
Bullets move on their own, in their own way. Movables might just be for this. What else did we... The thing is everything else that's AI driven is never going to use the wall collision system, right? They're going to know about the walls and do something else.
Yep.
I think. Now, if we had balls that bounced, maybe that would be the thing that would do it, right? We'd have bullets that bounce or something like that. Yeah.
It could happen.
Very well could. We spent a lot of time working on bouncing ball
I forgot about
in a previous game. Yeah.
I say we spent 6 whole streams. What a tiny game that was. Cool.
Okay. So playfield clamping was another system. I won't go over it, but like that was another system where we weren't checkpointing at all. So that's taken care of at this point. I suppose the last notable thing to talk about is that the entity manager is a little bit interesting and tricky to deal with in the sense that what unindexing means is going to change in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So when we delete, we're going to basically just have a giant list of deletions here,
Mm-hmm.
right? The reason is that unindexing happens when you undo prediction and then when you do deletions, right?
Yep.
And so I think the meaning of unindex is going to change over time. Right now, it means like remove everything from the component tables, but we're going to actually take this out of this function and move it just to where we're deleting, right? It's just we're going to take all these things and then move it into the deletion handling in the update here. We're going to stick it there.
It's not required in the undoing the checkpoint.
Well, that's the beauty of the undoing the checkpoint. Undo prediction is that we're going to be doing that with a rollback.
Gotcha.
Right. We're going to be rolling it back, which means that the unindexing. Okay, actually, this is a kind of this is just for
quad tree.
For the quad tree, yes. Yeah. So this is actually kind of a bit of a problem that we need to figure out still. Is that what affects the quad tree? It's the transform, right? So anything that we roll back in the transform, we are also going to have to somehow re-index. Does that make sense?
Right. Oh, I see. Because we have checkpointed entities, which does index.
Yeah.
But the transform rollback needs a side effect. It needs a side effect that it runs per checkpointed transform.
So this may be a thing where we start emitting events, and the quad tree listens to those.
That's very interesting. Cred. Okay.
Or like you start to get to like why Redux exists in the first place, right? Like the web paradigm has occurred to us a bunch of different times, but it almost feels like we'd have a reducer for the transform table when this update happens, and then we'd also have a reducer for the quad tree, right? To like update its indexing, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So we need to figure out exactly how to deal with that situation. Okay. So that's the extra complexity that we've added, and I think we have exactly 2 examples of true indexes. Index meaning that it's not the source of truth, but it's like an optimization over the source of truth. We have this friendly thing, and the reason why I added this is because we had an iteration that was like iterating over all entities, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. We should just iterate over entities that are on the friendly team. So we need to make a list of those. And then we also have the quad tree, of course, which is a spatial index.
Nice. Yeah.
It's the first index we had.
Cool.
All right. That was very long-winded. Do we maybe in the next 20 minutes want to try to make another component table?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
And I think we should maybe try to address the unindexing or the reindexing for the transforms.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Do we want to do that now? Or do we want to do another? Yeah.
It doesn't matter yet because nothing that gets created changes its transform. Like the only thing that's moving around is bullets, and they're not in the table, and players, and they're not in the quad tree.
Yeah,
so
I would say I actually do wonder if we are not updating the. We're not updating this. Oh, nothing that moves.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So the quad tree in the first place. So this is actually not a problem right now.
No,
right?
that's what I was saying. It's okay. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So it'll matter to us later. Yeah.
Yeah, it will matter later. Okay.
Yeah. Let's make another component table. That's great.
What's another one? What's another thing that gets modified a lot? well, let's get rid of the checkpoints, right? That's maybe the way that we should guide ourselves here. It's like, let's get rid of checkpoints.
Yeah, I think that makes a ton of sense.
Okay. So, find all the references.
Amazing.
Tag system. What's happening here? We're just modifying the damageable, right?
Yep.
And this is it. All right. So the damageable is going to become component map, right?
Sweet.
A component table, sorry. All right. So damageable is a component table. And we can just let the type checker. This is great. Just let the type checker kind of guide us, right?
Hell yeah. I like that entity ID is implied now. That's super. Yeah.
I thought about making it generic, but I think I realized that it didn't matter, right?
Not for this.
Oh, yes. And then we need a clone function. Damageable.
Which I think we have.
We have a clone, yes.
Now, the function is an instance method, not a export that you can pass in like transform.
It is. So what we can do is you pass
great.
in the component, and then you just return c.clone, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is not callable. Oh, I see.
That's annoying.
Remember how? Oh, you know what it is? Is should we not pass an immutable in here? Should the clone function just?
Oh, it should not be an immutable. Not for clone specifically, because we want the return type of contents. Actually, shouldn't contents on line 6 be an immutable T? That's where we want it.
Well, no, it's not, because contents also gives you the mutable version as well.
Right? Oh, sorry. We have get that's giving us immutable. Perfect.
Yeah. This may run into issues. I think it does need to be immutable in the case where, well, when do we clone? When do we actually clone? We call clone here when we take the snapshot, right?
And it's this.contents.get. So that is a mutable copy right there.
Get is mutable, right? Okay, so it can be mutable. We're going to go with T for now.
I feel good about that. That seems
Does that
pretty
break anything? Oh.
Type on 9.
That's fine. We're going to get rid of this.
Yep.
Okay, snapshot, entity components. This actually just no longer exists, right? Did we get rid of transforms already?
Yeah, you took transforms out of there.
Yeah, this is alphabetized.
So good.
So that does mean, okay, that should have taken care of it.
Snapshot entity components is declared, but value is never read? What?
I think this might be like a type, I think our VS Code is freaking out. Let me, yeah. I think it's having problems reading the Linux drive, right? I'm still confused.
Well, it's private, right? So shouldn't it be in this file?
Yeah, do we never call this? That's impossible.
I'm fairly sure we just did. Did we just accidentally delete it?
Oh, potentially.
Yeah, maybe just do a git diff real quick.
Okay. Actually, let's do it from here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I accidentally deleted it.
Sweet.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
But good call.
Sweet.
Okay, great. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so now that we've taken that out, we basically will just, every time we do transforms, we'll just do the same thing. We'll do like a parallel change. I avidly look forward to the arrival of my Windows keyboard because I'm having a hard time right now.
Oh, are you using the Bluetooth one? Bluetooth Mac?
I'm just using the Mac one, yeah.
Not the same.
Not the same.
This is a nice little easy change. I love it.
Oh, and then register. We're going to take it out of indexing as well. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Typescript's always correct. Man, how... I can't... Writing software without this now would be so terrible.
We did it for a long time, right?
I know, and it was full of bugs. I think there was one more damageables left in there.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm going to also...
Totally.
So currently this entity components class is a bit of like a weird duck because we use it for two different things. We use it for creating entities and passing it into the entity manager. And we use it for our old checkpointing system as well. And basically what I'm saying is that you shouldn't use these for checkpointing at all.
That makes sense. Cool.
Yeah. All right, so you were saying that there was another site?
I thought there was one more damageable. Damageables, not transforms.
I'm looking for transforms because that's
by
where
itself.
Damageables be.
Yeah. That looks good.
And is the...
That's different.
I don't think... Yeah, the quad tree doesn't care about that, right?
There it is in unindexed this.damageables.
So let's... You're absolutely right. Let's actually look for these. I just want to have that ready to go. This should no longer be there because we're deleting it directly. I think there's probably going to be another one. Yeah, we shouldn't be indexing it manually either.
Sweet. Cool.
Okay. Now that that's in place, was it the attack system we were doing?
It was the attack system, yeah.
Yeah, great. So now this is telling us it's read-only, right? Because Damageables is a component table. The get function now returns an immutable thing. This is wonderful, right? This is what we bought with all of that effort, right?
This is so great. Shit.
So I think what we actually want to do here is we just want to do simstate dot entity manager dot damageables dot update of the target ID, right? And we want to set its health to damageable dot health minus damager dot damage value.
Yep. That's it.
And then here's a question. Do we ever use this value below?
I don't think we
Doesn't
do.
look like it.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I get rid of this?
No.
Okay. We don't have screen shakes anymore. We'll add them back in if we feel like it. In any case, it shouldn't go down there anyways, right?
Yeah. And so...
I don't care about this anymore. Yeah.
Yep. And then line 45 goes away. Our checkpoint is no longer.
Pretty nice, right?
What is that to do client and server delete their own bullets? They definitely already to do that.
Yeah. While we're deleting old comments, this one seems...
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, I don't have home and end on this keyboard.
Oh.
But I do have an auto formatter, which is great.
Nice.
What is this? ABB overlap. Okay. Damageable. This thing has no signatures.
Oh,
I think it's this function here. Yeah. So we're going to gradually basically need to decorate all of our functions to say that, like, you need to be able to take immutable stuff because these vectors might be coming from an immutable object, right? And this is all fine because none of these functions change this stuff, so they respect that interface, right?
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. So
still an error, though.
Let's start. Go ahead.
Oh, it's still an error. I think it's because...
Oh, you know what it is? It's because it's a method call.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no reason that Those immutable vec2s should have been okay to pass in, I think, since they weren't modified.
Yes, you're right. So this is the problem. Like the reason why this wasn't a problem with transforms is that transform is not a class. It basically has a bunch of this stuff, right? And this is the one flaw that I think we've discovered with this immutable type system, right? Is that no method call is valid. Because what it's saying is the type of ABB is a function that is itself nested under immutable.
Right, and nesting it in that type, it's type immutable of generic type that, which makes it not a callable function. That's funny.
So how opposed are you to just making,
data object out of damageable? Do it.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're down for that, what we're actually going to do is just make this this.
I think the transform pattern that we started with was great.
Okay. And then would be this be export function make.
Yep.
And then probably this is just going to be make. We actually have to take something here, right?
Correct.
We have to take something for both of these, right?
Yep.
This is an immutable. This is D. Let's just call it. And it's immutable, damageable.
Yep.
And then we'll do the same thing here. And then this is just a object now, right? Commas. Sorry, I'm sort of relearning how to type in a new operating system.
No, you're good.
And it's still not into something I'm doing. Do I need to return here?
Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised that it did not reformat that for you. Oh, maybe it still has other problems though. Oh, type damageable needs to be an equals. That's maybe the syntax error that's keeping it.
Okay.
Hitboxes, same problem.
Hitbox is just a function, right?
Oh,
hitbox has the same problem.
Yeah.
Oh, because the hitbox is immutable. Okay, so this is quite a viral change, isn't it?
It's good that we did it.
Yeah.
Okay, this hitbox is going to affect some other stuff too. I think
it's going to, well, the damageable is going to affect a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Is this constructor even necessary? I don't think it is. It doesn't do anything intelligent, right?
Nope.
Export ABB. And then it'll be H. Sorry, I'm doing function here. It's a little bit faster.
Yep, totally.
And this is going to take a hitbox. H.
Nice.
Okay, so going back to damageable here, this is actually going to be what? It's going to be like the AABB of the hitbox. So it'll be is it possible for me to do like hitbox? Star hitbox?
I think if you put hitbox first, yes, or that. If you put the star's hitbox as the first argument, I think it works.
Oh, I see.
I think it's default imports, then named imports.
Yeah. I think that's always the most confusing thing for me.
Yeah, and now it might be that hitbox is just unused.
Oh, it's just complaining that's unused?
I think so. Parsing error from expected. Huh.
I thought we did this at one point.
Yeah, me too. I thought that was an okay syntax. You might be able to do default export and named export, but maybe not the wildcard. Huh.
So maybe what we could do is just this. And then this is a little bit gnarly, but
yep.
It's hitbox.abb of d hitbox.
And transform position. Yep.
Yeah. In fact, we might even be able to just get rid of this function, right? Because like, it's not really adding too much value there. And then it's still, I have too many curly braces, right?
Hey, there we go. Nice.
Okay. And this is cloning the hitbox.
Hitbox.clone d.hitbox.
Of d.hitbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not the prettiest code in the world, but it works. And then make never gets called, right? Oh, hitbox.hitbox. It doesn't matter. It's being exported. I think it's just the namespacing here.
Yep.
Missing return type or function. Okay, yes, because this used to be a constructor, right?
Nice.
Okay. So this is cool.
Yep.
We don't need to do this funky shit anymore.
No, it's damageable.clone.
Yeah. How do we get damageable though? Same issue, right?
You gotta do what we did with what'd you do with transform in here? Yeah, star is transform, so star is damageable.
Oh, I did. This is fun. I just used separate lines, which is actually great.
That works. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't I do the same thing? And we just need to make sure that we don't have a variable called damageable in here, right? Let's take a quick look. We have the plural.
Yep.
Okay.
That looks good to me.
So this is just going to be damageable.clone. Yes.
No parens. It's a.
You're function. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yep. Clone does not hit hitbox. That's fine. So this one, we do have a temporary called the hitbox, right? And this is a different hitbox, right?
We have a hitbox's component table?
Oh, you know what? Because we created like a shared hitbox for everything.
Oh. Huh. Does the damageable need one then?
I think the damageable had one before we created the shared one.
Right. Sorry. Does it still need one, or can we just pull it from the hitbox entity manager table?
I unfortunately don't know the answer to that question.
Okay.
So why don't we do this?
And you can. That one can go in line 17.
Oh, it can.
Yeah.
We have curly braces. Sweet.
Nice.
And this is just not called anywhere, right?
Yeah. Hitbox clone e.hitbox, yeah. Or hitbox, exactly. Cool.
Yes. Okay. Return.
Oh, yeah. Probably still want to clone, right? You took out the vec2.clone, but
I did.
we're
Okay,
in
oops.
clone, yeah.
That's why pair programming is good.
It's honestly, it's amazing.
Wow, this didn't format to. I guess I don't really need this. I guess it's not too big of a line there. AABB does not exist on immutable. Damageable. Okay, yeah, great. This is what we knew about, right?
Yes. Oh, and because from we need to import damage AABB as damageable AABB, I guess.
Yep. And this kind of becomes this.
Mm-hmm. Of damageable and transform, yeah. Sweet. How are there no TypeScript problems? That's amazing.
Well, it's only for the files that we have currently open.
Okay.
There's going to be a ton, which is what we expect.
Oh, okay. Yep, that is what we expected.
Yeah. Come on, we got to get to Hades.
This is rough.
This is definitely rough. Hitbox. Well, let's just do. Is this Hitbox ABBB? Hitbox clone, right?
This is. Wait, are we? Yeah, and both of them.
We need both.
Both, yeah.
Do we use the word hitbox anywhere?
I just
doesn't look like it.
We do on line 23, but we could change that variable name.
You know, it's okay. Oh. Yeah, well, we could also just do.
Yep, there you go.
It's just contortions to get this.
Wait, was that already key value? Because now the constructor for this is going to be busted, but that's okay. We'll fix the damager constructor.
What's wrong with the constructor?
Oh, well, wherever it's called, we have to pass an object, a key value object in now, right?
Oh, no, it was just that we were doing destructuring instead of calling it config. Yeah,
great.
It was already there. Okay, that's fine. Why did this resort it? Is that interesting?
The import's missing the slash.
Good times. So this is hitbox.abb of this.hitbox, comma this. That's it.
Yep.
And then
line 31.
Hitbox.clone of this.hitbox.
Nice. Love it.
Say that file should be done. Next is builder.ts. Heaven help us.
Want to just comment the whole file out?
Entities up.
That's not so bad, actually.
Yeah. It's not too bad. So every time we do new hitbox,
it's actually hitbox.make.
We don't actually have a hitbox.make.
Oh. I
think it's just offset in dimensions, right?
Nice.
And then damageable, we do have a damageable make, right?
I think so, yeah.
And then where do we use this value? Okay. So let's call this star as damageable.
Mm-hmm.
This goes away.
Mm-hmm.
And this is damageable.make. And
nice. And I was ready to delete the whole thing.
Is that it? Huh?
I was ready to delete the whole builder system or builder class. No, that's great.
I know what you mean. Pickups core. Yeah, we've got a lot of this stuff, right? But this is actually relatively easy, right?
Yeah.
This is. Come on. I don't have a delete key function.
I know.
It doesn't work on this keyboard.
I can tell, and it's Mac keyboards.
Yes. Wood. Wow.
It's been a minute. Haven't seen the wood class in a while.
Player index. Is that the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me this is all going to be very similar, right?
Ooh, are you going to do it with two cursors at once? Yeah, you are. Because it's going to be exactly the same. Oh, I'm so... It's impressive.
It's not exactly the same, unfortunately.
Oh, it's off by 1. And then offset is missing, yeah.
It's actually dimensions. It's offset in dimensions, right?
Oops, yeah.
So this is... Did not type it correctly.
That looks fine. Maybe... There we go.
Hitbox is no longer explicitly created, and then damageable is probably just a same deal here, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I am fairly convinced that we could use the hitbox index instead of damageable hitbox because it's the same in every constructor so far.
Yeah.
I feel like we did the lift on this at some point. Because then damageable is just health.
All right, so now is the turret entity. It's probably the same deal, right? Oh, this is the turret model.
Turret index? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure is.
I'm just making the assumption here that this is all going to be the same.
Ah, oh, that's so frustrating.
That's all right.
It's just one of those, like, it's unsatisfying. Like, it was almost
perfectly there.
Yeah.
I mean, but they don't even seem different, right? It's just that the characters in front are different, and it's just the way that VS Code does the cursors, right? Wall, it's gonna be more of the same, man.
Yep. I'm not surprised yet.
There will come a day where maybe the hitboxes are different, but we haven't encountered it yet, right?
Well, I can really imagine a universe in which a entity's hitbox changes, and we'll want to checkpoint that, and that'll be really great.
Yeah. But hey, man, TypeScript, this is really awesome, right?
It's so good. The code just fixes itself.
Yeah. Hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting into the business here. Hitbox.aabb.
Hey, wait, that's our... Oh, it's so close. I guess, do we use... If we don't use hitbox more than once, we can steal that namespace. and just inline it into the hitbox AABB function.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I prefer importing the namespace rather than using the temporary.
Absolutely.
We do actually use it more than once, though.
So. Never mind.
That's fine. So we're importing the hitbox AABB.
AABB
as hitbox AABB from components hitbox. Box AABB of hitbox transform position.
Oh, and there's a second one there on
this one.
Yep. Obscuring hit. Oh, right. Obscuring hitbox. Cool. Component. Oh, it's just tilde hitbox. It's not nested.
That's weird.
I know. Yeah, that one's in a funny place.
Well, I think this was like a utility type at first, and then became a component, right? So
give one more type
and then
check.
The turret system, huh?
Oh wait, isn't hiding the last file there?
This one here.
Oh,
hiding. Oh, you're right. No,
turret, no, I see it. Yeah.
Right. I didn't scroll. That was my bad. This is the damageable AABB. Do we use the word damageable anywhere? I'd be shocked if we didn't. Damageable.
That's it.
Do the namespace thing.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god.
Type check it again. It might be it.
Oh, my right click just copies things. Oh, terrible. How do I clear terminal? Oh, are you kidding me? Clear console? Oh. So there's no way I can clear this.
There, you could use the trash can. It'll just toss the terminal completely.
Good call. We'll just blow everything away. Interesting. Okay, so we have a bunch of things I forgot to delete. Boy, this is flaky in Windows, I'm gonna say. Right. It's rock solid in Mac.
The type checker?
Yeah. Or the linter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, never mind. This is just stuff we didn't change.
I think we actually scrolled too fast. We don't need hitbox here because we'll just offset dimensions that. Yeah, I think it's just the scrolling in that panel was very weird.
Okay, my bad.
I think Windows bad.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Bullet. Done. Tree.
Tree. There it is.
I'll both of these, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
I hope you're feeling good muscle memory for this stuff by
now. Yeah. Luckily, there's a type checker here, right? Or else I would not trust myself at all that I.
Mm-hmm.
And this is damageable.make.
.make, yeah.
Do we use this at all? Just for the constructor, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I am truly continue to just be thrilled every time I refactor something in TypeScript. It's so pleasant.
Really pleasant.
I think that was that.
That's that. And I think I agree with you that the damageable hitbox is the same everywhere.
It currently is, yeah.
Yes.
We just looked at them all. Nice.
Does this lint actually just fix for us? I didn't realize.
It tries to, yeah.
Okay. All right. How's this game running right now? I don't think it's running at all.
No, because your server got killed, yeah.
Yeah, I am 60,000 frames ahead of server.
That's fine. It'll catch up eventually.
The build is nice and snappy though, which is nice, right?
You've got that AMD Ryzen power in it, right?
Okay, let's. I don't think we broke anything, right?
The
This
game
is doing damage.
Jesus. All right.
How the hell did we not break anything?
Search me. That's impressive.
All right. Well, I'm going to commit this code and then run away.
Yeah. Absolutely. What could go wrong? Nothing could possibly go wrong.
What is different about my settings.json?
It's untracked. It's not ignored.
Oh, it's untracked.
I thought I put VS Code in the global get ignore. Or in the project get ignore.
Yes.
And whatever,
then
just add source.
git checkout-b foo. Check out master. I figured this was way behind.
Whew.
Done. That was session 50. Code complete.
We did it.
We did it. All right.
Take the L for 50.
It took me so long to compute that.
I know.
Grinding. Okay.
Because it was dumb, and
Yeah. It wasn't dumb. I was just behind.
good shit.
Well,
All right.
with that in mind, are we gonna play Hades or what?
Yeah, flip over to Hades.
So we're gonna do Hades race.
Yeah, let's see. We'll pick the same weapon and everything else. We can do whatever.
Okay. Same weapon, you say? This is gonna be exciting.
At least I think we'll be in a similar sort of either pleasure or pain if it's a bad one.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the sound down here.
I don't have your game audio yet. I'm hearing nothing from you.
Yeah, let me change. It's a Discord thing, I think.
Because yeah, mine's I have some, and
We're gonna stop sharing my screen. It's gonna screw up the stream completely.
That's okay. It'll come back.
Change windows, maybe. Why don't I stop streaming, and then I'll click Hades stream. I'm not gonna stream Hades at 1080. I'll do 720.
Okay, cool.
1080, whatever. We'll. Okay, so now do you see it?
Ooh, and I hear it, and it's very loud. Yeah, real low, please. All right, that's pretty good. Do you want to turn music off? I've got music off on mine.
Okay. So it'll just have some very faint sound effects in the background.
Dude, this is sick. Wow, our stream looks really cool.
I'm gonna take a quick look on the iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dope.
Right?
So,
I can make our faces a little bigger too. We can get a little more FaceTime in this one.
oh, nice. And we're overlapping a little bit. Am I on the left or the right, or am I the bottom or the bottom?
You are next to yours. So you're on the bottom, I'm on the top. You're slightly overlapping on my screen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it's kind of an unimportant part of the screen.
Okay. Nice.
Though that raises the question, I guess I won't be able to see that part of my screen.
Oh, I finished the hidden quest. Let me claim all my
spoilers.
One big happy family. No issues whatsoever.
All right, and then let me also make sure that I've got the right things over here. I do not. I changed all my mirror powers because I wanted to die really quickly.
Oh.
I think this is what I wanted it to be. Yeah.
Outside.
See, you have twice as many runs as I do, FYI. So no, you might be slightly more powerful than me.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I mean,
whatever.
I could reset my stuff.
No, don't do that. So if you've got 2,000 unspent darkness, you're not that far ahead of me.
Yeah, well, I've maxed out all of my Mirror of Night stuff.
Then you're a little far ahead of me. That's cool.
Okay.
Dude, whatever.
And then I guess for the weapons that we're going to use, I guess we can just compromise on like what we think we want to use.
Yeah, I think we'll just make the choice.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to Skelly real quick.
Oh yeah, please.
Yourself a real bash with all those.
It went better than expected, all in all.
Wow, this actually is a very cool. I'm just watching this on the phone.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal.
It's really good, right?
I much prefer the solitary life, and besides, when things.
It helps that Hades is not a super expensive game to run, right?
No, this is a good choice for us. But
Yes.
dude, fuck Zoom. This is so much better.
Discord was really expensive. Maybe we should wait until we are back on our max to know for sure. I remember it being
Shifting hell of
a little expensive to run.
Okay. So I guess maybe the answer is just never use a Mac.
Yeah, although that coding experience was okay, but not great.
Yep. All right, looks like you're feeling some gun. I could feel some gun.
Is your gun maxed out?
I don't have that hidden aspect, but I was going to use Eris, so.
Is your Eris maxed out?
No, I'm on level 3 Eris, but yeah.
Feel your secrets.
I'm good.
I don't know. This will give me an advantage. Do
That's
you want
okay.
to? Okay.
It's just fun. Whatever. We're just playing Hades together. I think it's
Okay.
chill, man.
Okay, it's chill then. Well, let's try and have a level playing field. Like if we're gonna like do a race at all, let's at least attempt to
Okay.
level it out as much as we can. So I can do anything really. What do you? What's your Zagreus spear at?
Yeah, put up your dukes.
What is my Zagreus spear at? Let's see. My Zagreus spear is only level 1, and I can bump it up twice.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything that's anything you prefer? Is your Chiron bow maxed out?
Oh no, because I'm kind of sick of that one already.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
No, I haven't. I don't think I've maxed out any aspects yet. So I'm.
My sword is probably the one that I've used the least.
Let's see what you got there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do Nemesis level 1.
Change for
It might suck.
I don't even know how to use Nemesis. Oh, it's like you might critical. Okay, let's do it.
Cool.
Oh boy, let's do it.
Okay. You know what? I don't have any summons, so
I will avoid using this.
yeah. Now what
Which
is?
trigger is the summon? Is it right trigger? I don't remember how to do summons.
That's great.
Anyways,
Problem solved.
Let me remember the controls real quick. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima for 2 weeks.
Left
and,
trigger. Right trigger is call.
Right trigger is the call. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Pact of Punishment.
Let's do nothing.
Nothing.
How's that?
All right. You got it.
0 key. Because I don't remember what I'm doing. That'll be the great advantage, is that I don't remember how to play.
Perfect. I think it's a level playing field.
Okay, fantastic.
All right. I'm in. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get to work.
This is.
Is there a way to
sick.
get like a speed timer overlay?
Oh yeah. Hang on. Hit pause.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Settings. Timer display in the top right.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Wait a second. I got a Hades memo.
Oh, okay.
He's very. I'm not so sure about the interstitial sometimes. I'm just like, why did you feel the need to tell me that?
It's
right.
actually kind of like a weaker piece of the game. Okay, we're going.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, let's do it.
Cool. Yeah, I agree. It is like one of my less favorite things.
What, sword?
Oh no,
Or-
just the weird like
Interstitial, yeah,
Yeah.
it feels kind of tacked on. Right?
that and the strange deaths.
So the Nemesis Blade gives us enhanced critical? Is that...
After you special, yeah. So it's special and then critical is a little bonus.
Oh man, the sword might be... Well, actually the shield is my least favorite one.
I just say the shield is bad.
Yeah.
What's your philosophy on chaos boons? I'm in chaos land right now.
I like them.
Yeah.
Merely listen, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. You did just
Oh god, these are always such tough choices though. Oh no, wait. Traps for health is easy. Just don't touch traps.
What do I want right now?
Oh, I only had a single one. Get out of here, monsters.
You're playing on Switch?
I am, yeah. I got my Pro Controller and the Switch is going through the Elgato.
Fantastic.
And I kind of wanted to use this HDMI capture for something. Oh, you know what I can't see is my health. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Maybe after Meg we can pause and I'll rejigger.
Okay. It's starting to come back to me a little bit.
I mean, the whole game is basically just dash and dash.
It's true.
Okay, actually, well, I am... Alright, good enough. I can at least see my health total now.
Oh, dearest.
Alright. Small pause while I fix that, but we're good now.
Okay.
Oh man, I was playing a run the other day, and I ended up getting the Satyr sack on the 5th tunnel, and I was so pissed.
That's good.
It was, I mean, it was a nice... I was very strong after that, but it took so long.
You gotten Daedalus Hammer yet?
Not yet, no. Not on this run, at least.
Alright, alright.
the underworld's power. Hope you enjoyed the piece.
Oh man, you got one in the shop? Nice.
Sometime.
No, I didn't. I didn't have enough money for
Ah.
it. That would have been game breaking.
Yep. That's funny, because I've gotten like 2 money rooms in a row now.
I'm just learning to use the shops. They
You know,
weren't my
I...
thing for a while.
Yeah, sometimes I skip shops until like the 3rd world, or try to get saved for the shop in Styx. Yeah, I would kill for a Daedalus Hammer though, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I haven't got
There
one
we
yet
go.
either. It's never a good sign in a run if you don't get a Daedalus Hammer like in the first couple of rooms, right?
I know. There's always the one guaranteed in like World 3, right? But it's
I think you're basically guaranteed 2, but you just
at
get
some
it late,
point.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't take the what's the weird hammer you get in Styx? The like -1 +2 random. It's too iffy.
Oh. It
Yeah.
depends on what weapon what you've got before.
Yeah, sometimes I want to get rid of a bad one. Then I'm into it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, I got it.
Demeter. All right.
You are entirely
Ooh, I like Demeter's aid. Hell yeah.
I think survival might be my priority right now.
Just
What
staying
is Demeter's aid
alive.
again? Yeah.
Demeter's aid is the call that does a burst of. It's like a cold vortex. But I love.
It's her call.
Yeah, I love the slow effect. It's so good.
There we go.
Seems early. Oh. Okie dokie. Oh, you got one? Nice. Oh, I can see your screen. You can't see mine. Sorry.
No, I've got it on Twitch.
Oh, you can. Great. It's nice that you can't really screen hack this game, at least.
Right.
Darkness. I want boons. Oh, and a timed room? Fuck.
I think the times rooms don't count against you though, right? I think it's actually good if you're going for speed. I'm already at 4:45 right now.
I am. Well, we're both at 4:40. We started at the same time, right? I guess we paused
the amount
briefly.
of time that, yeah, the pauses change. The amount of time that we spend. The pauses don't count against you. So there's like different ways of scoring it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, right, because when you have the boon windows open, it's not counting.
Yeah.
That's right. Ah!
The Furies are gonna be tough.
The Furies are gonna be a little
I got
tough.
Electo. She's
Oh,
the worst one.
dude. Sorry.
That's okay.
Utterly incompetent.
Got to hold nice and still.
Well, since I have the second, I'm gonna fish, too. This is the pro bad manners, is taking a fishing break in the middle of the run. Ooh, wow. That is a really well-timed fountain, though. And the Daedalus Hammer, thank goodness. Ooh.
God, the sword sucks so much.
Sorry. Well, maybe I'll get Electo to even things out. Ah, Meg. Alright.
Just because chaos is giving you the power to crush you doesn't.
Electo is like way harder than the other two.
Electo is bullshit. Yeah, dude. Nice. Good job.
Almost died.
I don't know how I feel about this sword upgrade. Damn.
What'd you get?
I got the one where you lunge forward and do like slightly more damage with the special. But
Well,
now my movement feels kind of weird.
I got 300% to armor.
Oh man, that's the good shit.
It's pretty good, yeah.
You were gonna dominate in Elysium.
Or Elysium. I suddenly I was like, oh shit, Elysium.
Alright, remembering that it's ahead of you.
Yeah. It's not pleasant.
No,
It's really hard.
it's really the worst, yeah.
I hate the shield guys so much.
Right? Oh, come on, Meg. Just die already. There we go. Alright, I'm at 639. You're nicely ahead of me.
I did it. There he is.
Nice.
Hate to be ungrateful here.
Oh,
Which
nice.
to choose?
The Fury seem
Plus 3 dashes. That was really good.
Okay.
Plus 3 dashes. Oh shit.
Yeah. But I'm going for an Athena run here. I should have gotten Poseidon maybe.
Oh, interesting.
The splash damage from Poseidon,
It's sick, right?
it's really good. The only problem, I think it's just that I'm not used to playing right now, so that would be really. I probably would die on Hades.
I mean, it's okay. I didn't really like prep for this thing, so there's very little run strategy going on over here too.
Yeah.
Wow, except for deeply regretting this sword. Ugh.
Sorry.
No.
That's the game, right?
Yep. Well, you know, I took a fated prophecy too. I did it to myself.
Can't resist, right? You're on a speed run, but then there's some gold there. You gotta go get it.
Oh, I wanted I gotta tick off those boxes, right? It takes so long otherwise.
I think it only gives you gems, though, right? So.
Oh no, sorry, I mean the choice of my Daedalus Hammer was one of the fated boons.
Well, yeah, but I think when you get all the fated boons, you just get.
Oh, just gems? Ah,
Yeah.
well. You know what? I'm a completionist.
Please don't be witches. It's witches.
I haven't gotten any boons. Alright. Zeus, thankfully. Ugh. Ooh, witches. Fuck, dude. Oh, I got the Barge of the Dead. That's much better.
The witches are the worst.
Witches really are the worst. Ah, that looks hard. But you have that armor damage.
I at least have. Well, I also have Athena Dash right now, so
Oh, wow. Okay.
the run is over basically.
Witches are the worst. Come now. On 0 heat, no less. You're fine.
Am I gonna get Eurydice? Usually I get her by now.
Oh, I just skipped her, actually.
Really?
I
Super
needed...
good.
I know. I needed boons.
Oh, there was a Zeus boon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. Zeus is really good.
I know. I'm hoping I get something to power me up here, because this is going a little weak.
There's a fish here.
You can take a fishy moment.
I'll take a fish.
I wouldn't mind. It doesn't stop your timer.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, it does stop your timer. It doesn't count is what I meant to say. I guess my saving grace is that I have 250 health right now.
oh shit! Yeah, I have
It's-
115.
It's ridiculous. I've gotten a lot of centaur hearts.
I missed the fish.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Ooh, chain lightning or special damage? I think chain lightning. I need a lot more attack. Got that. Ooh. out of here.
Oh my god. I'm in a duel boon room. And I can't believe how many fucking enemies there are in here. My fault.
Oh, well, Ares is a terrible one, too. Oof.
Yeah.
Where now?
I'm about to do a dual boon myself. Get that Zeus Artemis action.
What else is there?
Oh, wow, you just upgraded your rarity. That's nice.
Yeah.
Choice to make.
What do I want though?
Oh, I feel so bad being mean to Artemis sometimes. Some of the gods, like, when they get rejected, I'm, like, a little heartbroken. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Artemis, I like, but I haven't quite figured out how to use her properly.
I've actually got the Artemis cast on this one, and I really like the...
It's a good cast, yeah.
I think her cast is one of the better ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, super high damage. And I also got the stuck, the thing where when the shots pop out, they do more damage, so I'm hoping that'll help me on the boss.
Oh yeah, exit wounds.
Exit wounds,
That's
yeah.
that's a rare one, but it's really good.
Ah, got it. Alright, dual boon. Oh, you're on the Hydra, damn. Alright, critical versus armor. I really need some critical, or some armor damage. Let's do it. Alright, Hermes, give me a little something good.
Larry, hit once if you think you're going to lose.
Alright, Bone Hydra, get out of here.
The worst bone hydra is the ones that throw the little stone guys
Yeah.
because they're like armored.
Yep, every time, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you done the Extreme Measures Hydra?
I have. It's really hard.
It's really hard, yeah.
If you have the right equipment, the Furies are easy, but
I don't mind the Furies on Extreme Measures, actually. I sort of enjoy that you know what you're getting more often.
yeah.
Alright, come on. Oh, I got the Spitter Hydra, too. He's throwing the bone guys around. That's annoying.
All right, Elysium, 1221.
Almost there. Gotta get Bone Hydra.
Looking forward to my next hammer. There we go. Hammer in the first room. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, nice.
I only have 115 health though right now, so I may have mortgaged my future.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, the sword is so weak.
I know, right? God, this thing sucks. Ooh. You might have mortgaged your future, but I might be about to use a Death Defy. We'll see.
You got this, man. You got this.
I think so. Well, I've got the 3.
All right, Daedalus Hammer number 2. Special hits twice, but no longer knocks away. Sure.
Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, got me with a falling rock. That's annoying. Oh well. It's okay. Maybe I'll get lucky on Patroclus.
Yeah.
Okay, I want some Poseidon next.
Are you going for Poseidon Dash?
Yeah, I would like to get Poseidon Dash on my Zeus attack, and I think I'll feel pretty good.
The Sea Storm, so good.
Which is that?
It's anything that does knockback damage also gets hit by lightning.
Oh,
It's incredible.
that would actually be a really sick combo to get here.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see.
Zeus's combos are all like super good.
I really like Zeus's combos, yeah.
Yeah. The one with Artemis, where it's just like your cast just like hit people with lightning just like indefinitely. So
right, is it
good.
like that when you have something stuck, it strikes them? Yeah, dude.
Not when it's just when it's out. It's just sitting there on the map.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can kind of like make little
the best
traps.
thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that one a lot. Oh, wait. Get over here. There we go. Alright, give me some. Yeah, there's the dash.
Let's make some waves.
All right, just got exit wounds myself.
What's your cast right now?
The Zeus cast.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And my least favorite boss at this level,
Oh, the
giant.
Heinous
football.
butterfly ball, yeah. Ooh, alright, this title dash is already making stuff happen for me.
Oh yeah, you got this.
Yeah, that's the little bit of pizzazz that this needed.
Yeah.
Oh, it just throws enemies around so much. Nice. Sick.
The power of the gods.
All right.
Oh, damn.
Alright, now I can spend my 900 gold on something.
Did you get your second hammer yet?
No, I haven't seen it at all. I'm super disappointed.
You will get it. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not going to come. So
No, it's just really
they
late
pretty much
though.
guarantees it, right?
I think so. Oh, cool. I got butterfly ball as well. Delightful.
Weird how synced up we are right now.
Yeah.
We're racing.
I was gonna say, I think on PC you can start from the same seed, but I'm not sure I can do that on Switch.
I've seen speedrunners like manipulate the seed somehow. They like will shoot their cast before they go into their door, and the only thing that I can imagine they're doing is just like trying to mess with the
What?
random number generator.
Oh, interesting. Possibly, but like, what is the effect of that? Alright, one butterfly ball down. Let's get the rest of these fuckers. I think the Poseidon Dash is really good on armor too, but I can't say why I believe that.
It just does. Elysium is actually a pretty good place to have it because there's lots of little like walls and stuff you can bounce people
Yeah.
off of. Yeah. I mean, I intentionally went for Athena Dash this time because I was just worried about like forgetting how to play. But Poseidon Dash is definitely, if you're trying to go for speed, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Poseidon Dash with either the gun or the fists, super fast.
Ooh, I got a Thanatos. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool. So even more health, right?
That'll boost me up a lot, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's see. I gotta kill stuff first.
Yeah.
I have lost to him specifically in Elysium because like these enemies are just so
They're
tough.
really,
Yeah.
they're spongy as hell.
Yeah.
I got a Thanatos as well.
Well, I'm losing, so Wow, yeah, he might actually clean it up. Damn, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It does so much damage. I do like that he can't hurt you. That I find that really kind of pleasant.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. Thanks a lot, Dan.
I beat him.
Nice, good work.
I needed the health.
I'll take that. You're fast.
Still no hammer. Ah, there is a Patroclus though. I could totally get this Death Defy back. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, should do that.
That's worth it.
You ever want to travel?
I'm sure not.
There's my hammer. Whew. Nice.
God, some of these Elysium rooms just last for so long. right?
Seriously.
That should do it.
All right, no Patroclus.
Oh, what was your reward for this one?
Yeah. I mean, it was just the centaur heart.
Ah, oh well. I think I'm only wandering behind you.
Yeah, I'm fighting the boss now.
Nice. Fuck.
One thing I learned from this game is how to pronounce the word blackguard.
Blackguard, right? Blackguard? I don't understand why that's the way it's spelled.
Oh, I just got hit twice by fucking Theseus.
Ooh, ouch.
The fear. Theseus, man, when you don't have the right stuff going into this,
He's such a pain in the ass, man.
really hard, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Here I go. Let us fuck up a Minotaur.
Oh my god, I'm doing so little damage. It's crazy.
Alright, that's half Minotaur. Oh, fuck all y'all. Now we're talking. Oops. Asterius, die already. Nice. Ooh, greater call right at the start. Hell yeah.
All right, whew, 22 minutes, killed Theseus.
Nice.
That's terrible. I mean, he's terrible, but like, it's
He's-
really hard. It's really hard with these weapons.
Yeah,
Hades is doing horrible.
this is not we did not pick the best run for, or best weapon for a fun run. But you know what? We're evenly
It's
matched.
fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I feel no shame.
I'm having fun playing this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing I like is that even a bad Hades run is like still pretty fun.
Still pretty fun. Yeah, they did this game really well. I'm having a really good time playing.
Oh, come on, motherfucker. There we go. 21-29, Theseus.
I'm sure the satyrs about who's champion now.
Do you always?
I'm not gonna enjoy fighting the satyrs with this.
No. But you've got the deflect dash. You'll actually do a really nice job on kicking shit back at them.
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you take for your Styx keepsake?
Health usually.
Health. I usually take Skelly.
That was Elysium. All these tunnels.
Oh boy. Oh, Styx.
This one, I guess.
All right, we are fairly on time with each other, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm expecting you to overtake me just because you do way more damage and it matters a lot in Styx.
Yeah, I feel like I got pretty lucky on that cast.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I intentionally wanted to do Athena Dash, though.
Oh,
This is all-
Athena
this
Dash is dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
Ooh, and there's Breaking Wave, Typhoon's Fury. There we go. Okay, that might actually turn the tide.
I bet it's in here.
Which is Typhoon's Fury?
The 200% damage for smashing foes into barriers.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Ooh, but not if everyone poisons me first.
I think I might have rolled the Styx room. That's just total bullshit. Boss room.
Dude, some of them are bad. Are you on the boss room or are you on normal boss room?
I'm on a normal room with a bunch of like.
I
bunch of
hate
scrubs.
those so
But they
much.
like go on for so long.
Yeah, you know, actually, I picked a boss room for my first one just because I figured I'd probably get one anyway, and I might as well get it out of the way. And sometimes they're faster.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I might be on one of these interminable Styx rooms where there's just like a million armored guys.
Oh yeah, I got Giant Rat on the boss room. That's not so bad. I can deal with Giant Rat.
Yeah, he's good.
Especially when he gets stuck over there. Oops. Oh god, very poisoned. Very poisoned. Wow, except Giant Rat with Sword is incredibly bullshit. There's no way not to be poisoned. Ah.
Yeah, you got to get up close, right?
Yeah. Oh man, this is brutal. Alright, maybe that call will help me out. Ah, indeed it did.
Might of the sea. Should be able to get back through here.
Whew. Alright, maybe not a boss room for this one. could really use a well of sticks to refill on. Ooh, I think I might have just got the same interminably bullshit room that you got.
Alright, so I'm gonna have a minimum 3 sticks rooms, because this one didn't roll,
Same. Yeah, I don't know why our runs are so synced, but it's kind of cool.
It is interesting, right? Maybe
Yeah.
it's time-based.
Oh, like since we started at the same time? Maybe. Oh my god. Yuck.
I like the sound of that.
Lucas, I accept this message.
Alright, may 3 be the winner here. Is this your second room or your third?
This is my second room I just finished.
Cool. Oh my god, this dash is so sick.
Yeah. I'm struggling a little bit here.
Yeah, but I think you have more health than me and are doing a little better, so... Alright, please be the end. No! Alright, so I'm gonna do 4. Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 4 too.
Wow, man. What the fuck?
Oh no, wait, I got it.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Okay. Well, that is gonna help the time, that's for sure. Oh. Oh, fuck. Poison. How did that happen? Ah.
Should I wait?
No, I think you should do your thing.
Okay.
Delicious.
Hades is gonna take me forever. I just, like, my damage output is just not quite there. I got a fish on the last level. That's great.
Oh, that's nice. Those are, what's that, a diamond? It's always a diamond to blood or something?
Yeah. Or like a bunch of gems, which I'll take.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, dude. Alright, this better not be 5 rooms. I'll be very sad.
It's no use.
Dude, his giant spin is so brutal.
Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 17 health left and 4 death defies. It'd be really nice to get to Hades at some point. Oh, thank God. Okay.
I hate it when I use my cast and then Hades does his armor thing, like invincibility thing.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. I guess that's my bad. You know, fool me twice kind of thing. 'Cause clearly it's happened to me multiple times, right?
Up to like, what, 80 at this point? All right, Hades, let's do this.
All right, I'm on Hades 2 now.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you are ahead.
Nice, nice.
I like their sort of pleasant banter after they're friends again.
Yeah.
Like hope
I
you're
also
having.
like to become friends again.
Yeah.
Great.
Hope you're having a nice night. Ugh. Yeah, it's a heartwarming story about a dad and his son. What does the skull do when it gets stuck in you? I don't quite understand.
I don't understand quite either.
Okay.
This is really weird without the music.
You can put the music back on if you want.
No, it's cool. Weird, not in a bad way though. All right, I killed Hades.
Nice.
29:37.
Okay, I think you're gonna beat me, but just by a little.
It's pretty close. It's good.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to get this fish.
Get the fish. You gotta get the fish.
Yeah.
Fucking die.
I got a bass.
I love that the fish on the surface are normal fucking fish. I find that so funny for some reason.
Yeah.
Whoop. Ah, man. Boy, I wonder how many death defies I have left.
Oh, you can't tell.
I
Are
can't
you playing
tell.
on your monitor?
I am, yeah. Yeah, I'm playing with my monitor through... I'm playing in OBS, too.
Oh shit!
I mean, it's fine.
It looks really good on Twitch.
Yeah, as I say, if I die, I'm gonna blame it on lag.
Yeah. It was the lag.
It was always the lag. Ooh, fuck.
You got this, man.
Yeah, yeah. I actually think I do. Hades is, like, not that bad if you can dodge the attacks and get the right stuff off.
Yes.
And having this Demeter boon to sort of slow him down is actually key for my strat right now. Woo.
You know you can dash from the pillar, right?
Oh, you know, I keep forgetting that.
I'm empty.
Not empty. Come on, fire those suckers. There we go. Whew.
You got this. Oh, this is done.
That was it. That's round 2. Yeah.
Oh man.
30:29, so a whole minute slower. Nice. That was fun.
30:29. I was 29:37, so it was like less than 30 seconds slower, right? Or
Digging
less than
it.
a minute slower. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
Here's the catch of the day.
No fish up here for me, though.
The underworld prince is getting rather good at this.
And considering you had to do 4 rooms,
Yep.
I'd say you did really well.
Oh, thank you. Boy, what a what a silly thing this is. Yeah, this is a fun way to play Hades. I like it.
Yeah. It's good.
Well, you did amazing here.
So the Olympians are backing you
Did
officially
pretty well
now.
that time.
Doing their part to help the family business finally. Northern's
Seems only fair they should help in some capacity.
Done it, Cerberus.
making you unfairly strong.
Let's turn in some fish.
Here's what I caught lately.
Nice.
Thought I had you there.
Seems fair enough.
Brad.
Yeah.
Well, I got a lot of ambrosia. I gotta spend that. I have 27 ambrosia
Oh shit.
from beating the game.
Gotta upgrade some of your little summons.
Yeah.
Nice. Here, I'll put us back on Talking Heads.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Forgot how exhausting that game is.
I know, and
That would feel
that
like
30
super
minutes was an hour.
Right. Well, how does that work out in this game?
It pauses time a lot. Like the timer is like action, but when you're looking at the boons, it's not counting. When you're going between worlds, it's not counting.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of like places where it doesn't count.
Yeah, totally.
Oh wait, can you put your screen back on?
I can put my screen back on.
Or it's just your forehead talking. There we go. Much better. Thanks.
Great.
That's weird. Oh, I guess it's you and your video are 2 slots on the right of Discord, so that is that's what's keeping you in position.
Love it.
Yeah.
This was awesome. Session
Yeah.
50.
Happy 50th stream.
Yeah, we'll get those component tables going over the weekend, and then it'll be really good. I think
Heck yeah.
I think this immutable technique is really nice. I might throw it in the devlog. I have like a backlog of devlog topics I would love to write about.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I waxed poetic at work about this, so we should pull it together. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
while
good.
we're still excited about it, because at some point it's going to bite us in the butt. Right.
It's it's already biting us, and I'm still excited, so it's working.
Yeah, totally. This weekend, I will be attending virtually Handmade Seattle.
Oh right.
The Handmade conference is basically an offshoot. Originally, it was started by a guy named Casey Muratori, who's a great programmer, and he's doing a Twitch stream called Handmade Hero, where he basically makes a game from the ground up using C.
Cool.
And he's like a much more sophisticated like game insider, so he like knows how to do animation. He's come up with like novel techniques of optimizing all of these like different rotational like formula and that kind of thing. He's just like he's really good at what he does.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And he's not running the conference anymore. I may see him in the chat channel, but they originally, obviously it was like an in-person thing in Seattle, but now it's just all online. But that's my Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully. It's going to be about lower level stuff. It's intentionally about like low level programming. So probably not stuff that'll like translate 100% directly over here, but I'm kind of really hoping to get a lot out of it.
That's so exciting. Oh, I hope it's really cool.
Yeah, totally. Cool. And then I guess next stream Monday.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
And
All right.
I might try Discord Windows Dev. Yeah, this was good.
Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Happy 50th session to
50 more.
To 500 more. I don't
500
know.
more. After 50 more, we better not be in a pandemic still. That's kind of where I'm at. I'll just mark this down in 50 streams and be really sad that I said that.
Yes, let's make that our goal.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
All right. See you, Twitch.
All right.